Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Hey, there are some changes coming up here. You know what they say, that times they are a-changin', and Cambodia is no different. There are some changes coming up to getting your initial visa, and if you're planning on buying a motorbike, there are some law changes coming up soon that you need to know about, and I'm going to tell you all about those. But as a reminder, if you like this video and you want to help support the channel, I have links down below for PayPal and Ko-fi.com. Your support means everything to us. It's the only way we keep going here. And so we love our supporters. We appreciate each and every one. So if you want to and you can, we hope you consider checking those links out. And also don't forget that you can buy all my books at the link in the description, including my debut, brand new horror novel called Pray for Salvation. And you can find that along with all the rest of my books at that link in the description. And if you like to read, hopefully you'll check that out. I very much appreciate it. All right, so as you know, I've talked about in a previous video, they now have the new electronic online entry system here in Cambodia, which means there's no more filling out a paper form for your entry card information when you get here. That helps to expedite things. And along with that, they have announced that starting September 1st, so less than a month away, you'll be able to use that same app, that same system, and pay for your initial visa electronically if you have a Visa credit or debit card. That's the only brand they're currently accepting. So if you have a Visa card, if you have a Visa debit card or a Visa credit card, and you don't want to worry about bringing pristine, cold hard cash, you know, that's not marred or anything. That would be the way to do it. You can pay for it all on the same app, same thing that you use for your entry, and that will make getting through even more easy, and you won't have to wait in a long line because your entry card will be filled out. You'll have your visa all paid for. So then all you got to do is show the immigration guy your information, and you'll be free to go. Of course, I think this is a very good step, and they're still thinking of more ways to try to improve the visitor experience when you come through the airports here in Cambodia, and that's never a bad thing. And I know people are going to say, well, what if I have a MasterCard or an American Express? And all I can say is bring cash. Bring that $30 or $35, depending on which visa you want initially. You're going to have to bring it in cash, because right now they are only accepting the Visa, credit, and debit cards. But you can use it whether you're getting your visa in advance at an embassy or something, or your visa on arrival. So you still have that option. You can still come here before you even have your visa, and you'll be able to pay for it electronically when you fill out your information on your entry card app there, and you will be good to go. So that's another very positive, I think, change. They're really pushing this initiative to get their tourism numbers back up, and trying to find ways to make it more less stressful and more and expedite it faster. Let's put it that way. And that one will certainly help, I believe. Now, if you plan on coming over here and renting or buying a motorbike, this next one will affect you. Starting next year, there will be a new law in effect that requires, by law, third-party insurance if you have any vehicle on the road. That includes motorbikes, scooters, you know, cars, trucks, obviously, things like that. If it's on the road, you're going to be required to have third-party insurance. They're calling this the year of education. They're trying to spread the word to everybody that to get the insurance as soon as possible, because starting next year it will be a law, and they are already talking about different ways they want to enforce that law, which could be anywhere from you know, checkpoints where they just pull over random people and ask to see your insurance, or perhaps just they see you on a motorbike and a police officer says, hey, you need to show me your insurance, and if not, you're going to get a fine. So they haven't specified how they plan on enforcing it or what measures are going to be in place for that, but they're talking about it now. They're calling 2024 the year of education for this, but starting next year, it is going to go into, it's going to be a law. And of course, that's going to affect you, because if you want to purchase a motorbike, then that's going to make the cost a little bit more, because you'll have to have this third-party insurance. And that will also apply to rentals, I'm assuming, because the motorbike rental companies will probably have to have insurance on the vehicles they rent, which will be more money for them, which of course they'll pass on to you, the consumer. However, there is a bit of good news in all that, and that is my buddy Kelly from the channel Autumn in Asia. His link is down in the description if you want to check out his channel, and you should. He's had third-party insurance on his motorbike for the last 2 years. And the good news, at least for Westerners, is that his first year was only something like $120 for the entire year of insurance. Now, I don't know where you come from, but when I was back in the United States there, I had a really crappy 1990-something car. It's just a banger that I drove around to get back and forth to work and to the store. It was dented, it was broke. One of my my driver's side window, the electronic window, that something broke inside, and instead of trying to get it fixed, because it really wasn't worth that money, I just duct taped it up. So I could never roll it down, but you know, in the winter you don't want that window down. But even then, my insurance for that crappy car was like $125 a month. So it was, you know, it was some ridiculous amount for what that car was. But, you know, so this one's going to be, like I said, he got his for $120 a year, and it went down a little bit in his second year. So it'll cost you about another $10 a month to own a motorbike here, if that's what you were planning on doing. Now, you know, I say only $10 because for you that might be nothing, but for locals that might be a little more difficult, because $120 a year for them could mean a whole month's paycheck. Because of course that's about all they get paid, you know. So that law is going to affect some people. It's probably good to have that insurance, you know, because the way people drive here, there are a lot of accidents, and that will help fray some of those costs. But we'll have to see how that's going to play out. Of course, I'll keep you updated with information as it becomes available. Like I said, right now they're in the education and planning phases, but starting next year that will be a law. Third-party insurance on any vehicle on the road. And if you don't know, you can get vehicles over here from, you know, motorbikes. You can go anywhere from 50cc, you know, those little Honda Today scooters, which are great for around town, but not really good for long distances. Anything up to 125cc, you don't need a driver's license for. But you can find anything from the 50cc's all the way up to the, you know, you see big bikes here driven by foreigners and locals, you know, big Harley Davidson type motorbikes, full-size motorcycles. So you can find them here, but just keep in mind that the insurance will probably have to factor into your decision on whatever one you want to buy. So yeah, just be prepared for all that. Like I said, good news, you can pay for it. You can pay for your initial Visa with your credit card now, or debit card, or what have you. But beware of them motorcycle fees, man. I don't think it'll be much of a problem for most of you, but we'll see how it plays out. We'll see what they have planned next. Like I said, Cambodia is one of these places that are always trying to improve things for visitors and trying to make it a better, safer place to be. So you can't really fault them for that. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed this little kind of tour of Sakram Market. It's where I decided to take the video at for this video. I always love the markets here. I find them endlessly fascinating, just some of the things you can find. I still find things I have no idea what they are. Still, 6.5 years later, you think you've seen it all. You go into a market off one of the little side alleys they have in there, and you're looking at stuff going, I didn't even know this was here. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty awesome anyway. All right, be sure to check out all my links down below. Like I said, I have PayPal and Ko-fi.com. If you want to help support the channel, we truly appreciate it. And I got other channels, all kinds of good channels for Cambodia and stuff down in the description as well. You can check all those out. You'll find some really good information, some really good videos down there too. And of course, don't forget to check out the link where you can buy all my books. All right, from Siem, Cambodia, from Sakram Market. I will talk to you guys in the next one.